Started out with just a dream, a camera in my hand, wanted to show the world the stories of this man. But I needed more than me, so I found a crazy crew. Grandpa Moses, Phallus Twump, and the rest came through. We're rolling on, cameras always running, living out the stories that we're dreaming up and loving. Every day's a new scene, every night's a show. On this wild ride called life, we're letting the world know. Grandpa Moses with his wisdom, slow but full of fire, tells the tales of yesteryears, never seems to tire. Phallus Twomp's a talker, thinks he knows it all, but when the camera's on, you know we're having a ball. Colonel Keen's the mastermind, plans it all ahead, but when the script goes sideways, he's full of dread. Jerry King's the jokester, always with a grin, but it's Big Daddy G who steals the scene, makes the madness begin. We're rolling on, cameras always running, living out the stories that we're dreaming up and loving. Every day's a new scene, every night's a show. On this wild ride called life, we're letting the world know. King's the mapper, with beats so fly, taking over the mic, reaching for the sky. We mix it all together, this crew's a crazy blend. From skits to pranks, we're on a never-ending trend. Now watch the playback, the laughs and the tears. This YouTube show's become my life over the years. Every frame's a memory, every click's a new friend. As long as we're together, this journey will never end. So we're rolling on, never gonna stop, living in the moment, giving all we got. The world's our stage and we're here to stay. With Grandpa Moses, Twump, and the crew, we're leading the way.
Well, good evening and hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Sunday, January the 4th, 2026.
And welcome to our Sunday showdown on Wild Bill's World.
That's right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Yay.
Brought to you by BillAustinMedia.com. Wild Bill's World is officially on the air.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello.
From the heart of the mountain stage, he's a voice that can't wait. Wild Bill Austin's in the house tonight, rocking the mic with style and soul. Turn it up loud, let the good times roll. It's Wild Bill Austin.
Yeah, baby. Hello. Howdy, folks. Welcome to my world. It's Wild Bill's World Sunday Showdown. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, it doesn't matter. We're glad that you're here. Welcome to the fastest podcast on the internet. This is where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. I am your host, Bill Austin. And this show is all about sports, music, comedy, health hints, and just general life in general. Tonight's show, we have lots of fun. We're going to do some special things tonight. We're going to show you a little bit about our website. We're going to have our rock trivia, our Name That Tune. And so got a big lineup going on for tonight. We hope you stick around for the next hour and enjoy what's going on. We'll do rock history, and we have a new inductee into the Hall of Fame. So all that happening in the next hour in the show. So with that going on, we want to say thank you to all of the people who make this possible. And that means if you're watching us on any of the social media platforms, you can find us because of EV Mucks. And we'll talk about them in just a minute. If you have any questions or need any information on the show or anything that's going on or how to become a member of the giveaway club, any of that stuff, make sure that you let us know or go ahead and check out BillAustinMedia.com and you'll see more about what's going on with our show, with our podcast, with our characters. Again, this is brought to you by EV Mucks. Simply go live. If you'd like to go live, do a podcast, do a broadcast, do whatever you want to make videos, this is a great format to do it with. EV Mucks. You'll find the link in the description. Go ahead and check out and see what you have fun with, because we have all kinds of fun here with what we do, and it's all because of EV Mucks. Tonight's show also brought to you by Wild Bill Austin University. That's right. That is a nonprofit that I have started to help train people who would like to do live streaming, broadcasting, podcasting, announcing, voiceovers, whatever it be. That is it's a training program. So if you want, find out more about that at BillAustinMedia.com as well, where I can do consulting and training if you'd like to be in the crazy world of podcasting, broadcasting, or announcing. All right. So that also brought to you by Nomadify. Nomadify is more than just a journey. It's a spiritual trip of self-discovery. You can discover yourself at Nomadify. Just check them out at nomadify.co.uk. And it's also brought to you tonight by Keenly Designed, repurposed jewelry, swatches, and more. That's keenlydesigned.etsy.com. You can find, again, all the links you need at BillAustinMedia.com. So that's who we want to say thank you to. We also want to say thank you to you for checking us out tonight. Now it's time to get in to the action and to the show. Roundup. All right, round one. First up, we're going to check out West Virginia sports, have an update on our esports news, and we'll have another Name That Tune, plus get a history lesson this week, all that and more. But before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to introduce to you, coming in, brace yourselves, because she's storming into Wild Bill's world like a marching band with a mission. She's a force of nature dressed in boots and boldness, West Virginia Call of Duty Vice Clan Master. She don't take no lip from nobody, on air or off air. Ladies and gentlemen, make way, make noise, and stand at attention for General Joe.
General Joe's here.
She's making All right, welcome. Welcome live from Wales, ladies and gentlemen.
Way!
Hello, General Joe. How are you?
Hello. I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
I'm busy as always, as usual. And I'm not live from Wales.
No, you're not. Actually, tonight you're live from the room next door to me, our green room, where we host
I know.
our visitors. So, ladies and gentlemen, she is in the
am.
States. So glad to have you
Woohoo!
here.
Hello.
And it's time to get ready for a show. We will check out what's going on with the U Sports update because we were
Mhm.
doing pretty well this week, and then we got a little behind, so we'll have to see how we did in the end. All that coming
I
up.
do know.
I
do
know.
know.
We will break it to the people gently here in just a few. Also, chances for people to win on the show, as we've got some fun things going on. As they already know, it's Name That Tune, Rock Trivia, all that happening on the show. But first, before we get moving into everything, we got to say hi and thank you to all
Absolutely.
of our viewers. So let's say hello and thank you to all of our viewers.
Yes, thank you, viewers. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment below with your location to help our show continue. Put a comment in the comment section and become eligible for the drawing next week in the show, and be one of the first to comment.
Yeah, you could do that. You if you go ahead and comment tonight, we're going to put you into just all you have to do is comment, leave a comment in the comment section, and we will put you into the giveaway club. Because if you ain't first, what are you?
You're last.
You are last, absolutely. We will spin the giveaway wheel later on and give somebody a chance to win. If you haven't done it yet, well, that's your fault, not mine, right? Because we do this every week, don't we, Joe?
We do. So every week we'll have a drawing. It's one of our prize giveaways on the show tonight. How about that, Colonel? We've got a few this Sunday.
Yeah, we do. We will see who's going on and who wins what tonight. We do give people a chance to win every week. And we do the trivia question plus the Name That Tune, right? And then we go ahead and do the giveaway. So 3 chances every week. I like it. All right. Up next, we're going to do This Day in History and find out exactly what happened in the music world. But before we do that, though, Joe, we need to tell everybody about our website.
Oh, I think so. It's quite exciting.
So let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been to BillAustinMedia.com, there we go.
You need to go. You need to go.
So I just want to take a minute and look at the website and give people a little bit of an idea of exactly what goes on with this. You click on the Bill Austin Media and you bring up the website. Now you see this is what Bill Austin Media is all about. You can find the QR codes to download my business card and all that. But over here on this side, this is where you're going to get the drop-down menu. You've got one that tells about me. It's my business card, all that good stuff. You can see that's my business card. You have one that tells about Wild Bill Austin University, tells what we do, how we help train people for podcasting, broadcasting, live streaming. We've got people that are making hundreds of dollars a week doing this. So if you want to know more, get in touch with me. We have obviously our merch, where they can go down and check out our merchandise store, T-shirts, hats, all that good stuff. If they want to find out our sponsors, what they can do is they can go to the Keen Source. They can look at our family-only page, which has EV Mux, Constructor, Daily Belts, Keenly Design, Funny Fuzzy, NordVPN, M-Spy. That's our family section. All right. We also have our adult section. So let's see if we get into that one. I don't know if I should bring this one up or not.
I don't know. Over 21s.
Yeah, so we'll just leave it at this and say we won't.
Leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm not going to scroll down just because of the sensitive content. But Dr. Ganja, Hot Octopus, Utoya, Nomadify, these are things that are for adults. That's our adult section. Now, if you want to find out about any one of our characters on the show, you can do that. There's the Colonel's page. There's Big Daddy G's page. There's Jerry King's page. There's some of Jerry's videos. You can find videos there. Peachy Keen has their band. Let me cut that out. And you can go ahead and click here to listen to Peachy Keen Radio. All right. So you can see all the albums that Peachy has put out. There's reggae, country, soul, pop. Let's see if we got listen to Peachy Keen Radio Experience. Let's see what we got going on here. No, not available. All righty. So we do have a. What did I do with the? All righty. So under our podcast broadcast, there's also Peachy Keen Radio. And this is where we want to hear what's going on in the station right now.
Yeah, let's have a listen. What's on there?
Let's see.
Peace that I hand those people out. Smiling at the strangers like we family for real. Cause everybody's fighting for a place they can heal. Love in the atmosphere. Floating everywhere I go. Peace in my heartbeat. Rhythm in my soul. If the world needs something, let the whole thing hear.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, Loving the Atmosphere is on right now. That's Peachy's, what he calls his Fire. It's from the Fire and Soul album, right? Soul on Fire album. That's his hip hop soul is what he calls it. Anyway, you can check out the Peachy Keen radio station right there. You can also check out my other forms of entertainment. Here's the Sunday Showdown. If you've missed any of our episodes, you can go here. We post each one of these episodes. We'll have the one for tonight right here, right beside the one from last week. You can go and do that. You want to see or you want to listen to
Brilliant. You want
the
to
radio
listen to
station.
105 the track.
So this is the radio show that I do, and I'm on from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern time. So it's overnight. Not a lot of people want to stay up and listen. And if you don't, you can go to my website. You can click on 105 the track right here. Okay. And this will show you our site. You can go through and see all of the neat things that we have on here, including videos, stories. You can go up here and find out our schedule. Look, there's me. 105 the track.
And then quite timing.
Yeah, and here's other stations too. Like if I want to see the schedule of who's on, here's the schedule of our DJs. We've got Jeff Stritch on in the morning, call it a Stritch in time. Kevin's on Making Memories in the middays. It's Angel in the afternoon and Mike Camper in the evenings with his Vinyl Revival. Right. I'm on overnights. Bob and Mika are on the weekends. We've got the Coasting Hour at 11 o'clock in the evening where we play slower, soft 70s music. Friday Night Riffs where we turn up the rock and roll with the guitar. We have Into the 70s over the weekend where we focus on 70s music, and it's K-Todd 70s as well. And the one-year spotlight that we do every night at midnight, we'll do an hour. DC hosts it. It's the one-year spotlight. So you can go to our website. Plus, here's other stations. We've got Big Hits 100, 96.9 The Dirt. That's our country station. We've got a DC. This is a dance, if you like dance music. Club music. Here's rock. We also have classical music. And, of course, our Track 105. And there's others, too. So if you download our app at the All-Inclusive Radio, AIR, the AIR app, you'll see the AIR right there. You can have access to all of our radio stations and me. If you don't make it up in the overnight, scroll down at BillAustinMedia.com, and you can see all of my shows. There's my live shows. Now, you can go down here and click on the full show. So you can do that. It'll bring this up. And if you want to listen to my show.
105 The Track, Indy's 70s station to the planet, with Three Dog Night from their 1973 Cyan album, as we roll you into your Friday, the 2nd day of January, 2026.
That was from our January the 2nd live stream. So I've got just the voice tracks up, or you can hear the whole show, and that is BillAustinMedia.com. So that's what I kind of wanted to cover. Tell people a little bit about what we do, where they can find our sponsors, find out about our characters. They also can find the YouTube Hall of Fame. Let me tell you about that. This is where we have our YouTube Hall of Fame, and we're going to find out who our latest inductee is, and I'll give you a hint. It's from the entertainment industry this week. So all that on the show, but just wanted to show people what BillAustinMedia.com was all about. Give them a little run through. What do you think of that, Joe?
I think it's pretty perfect. Just one thing you need to mention
Mm-hmm.
is if anybody wants to donate towards the university, how they do it through Ko-fi.
Yeah, you can go to Ko-fi. It's ko-fi.com/Wild Bill's World. You can find the link just about anywhere, but you can find it on the website on BillAustinMedia.com. You can also find it on my business card, all that. But yeah, anybody that wants to make any donations, that would be great. Of course, when we help people, if they want to learn how to podcast or broadcast, or they want to, they're an inspiring broadcaster and want to get, some help with their style delivery and all the things that go along with that, we can do that. So that's BillAustinMedia.com. And we appreciate everybody hanging in there while we run through that,
Nice.
All right, lots of stuff to come up on the show, but first let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, time to take a look at what is happening in the world of sports. It's NFL Week 18 in regular season basketball, and it is cooking hotter than a skillet at a tailgate party. That's right. You ready, Joe?
I'm ready, Freddie.
All right, time for the NFL recap from yesterday and today. Let's go.
All right then, Bill. Starting with Saturday's nail biter. The Bucks squeezed past the Panthers 16-14 in a rainy shootout, keeping Tampa's NFC South hopes flickering.
Yeah, the NFC South, so we'll see if they come out with that. Here's the twist, though, right? Even with that win, right, the Panthers still clinched the NFC South thanks to tie-break magic from the Falcons game. So Carolina's punch card now says playoffs. Carolina headed out. Yep.
Then on Sunday, the Giants stunned the Cowboys 34-17. Jackson Dart throwing 2 TDs.
Absolutely.
Touchdowns, I presume.
Yeah, touchdowns, TDs.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Big Blues win meant that the Raiders locked the number 1 pick in the 26 NFL draft. So what happens is that the Raiders were playing, and it's the Las Vegas, I believe the Las Vegas Raiders now. The Raiders were playing, and if they would have won, they wouldn't have gotten the number 1 pick in the draft. They wouldn't have come in last in the league. Now that they lost, they're last in the league. They get the number 1 draft. So now they're going to be checking out quarterbacks. Yeah. So we'll see who they look at. Finally, in football, the Jaguars pounded the Titans 41-7 to snag the AFC South crown. So AFC South now is locked up and done. Jags got it. All righty. NBA highlights from yesterday and today. From the hardwood, Celtics fans had their Sunday parade early. Jaylen Brown erupted for 50 points. Boston steamrolled the Clippers 146-115 in a statement victory. What a statement.
It was. And Magic Nation had reason to smile too. Orlando slipped past the Pacers 135-127 in a high-octane slugfest.
Yeah, all of my radio DJ friends over at the track out of Indianapolis. And I don't know if we told people this, but the radio show I do is out of Indianapolis. I'm the midnight guy in the Indianapolis, Indiana area. So I hear a lot about Indianapolis sports, and they're big on the Pacers, obviously. The Indiana football team doing very well, headed toward the national championship. But yeah, a lot of people I work with are not going to be happy about that one. Saturday night slate, the Sixers outgunned the Knicks 130-119.
Right, so across the league this weekend, buckets were raining like marbles on hardwood. Stars shine, streak shape, and every game feels like playoff vibes already. That's a look at sports games, and now it's time for a little fun with Name That Tune.
Yeah, let's do that. Name that tune. Let's go. All righty. It's time for Name That Tune. All right, so grab your guitars, grab your trivia brains. Time to bring a little rock and roll sunshine into Wild Bill's world. switching gears with a chance in you to win. And it's called Name That Tune. Or should we call it Name This Tune?
Name This Tune is probably better.
Well, that's what my brother says. He says we ought to name this tune.
This
So
tune.
I think we will do that in the future. Name this tune. Tell them about it, Joe.
So here's where you get another chance to win a prize. If you can name the tune Peachy is going to sing or that we're going to play, remember the first person to put the name of the song in the chat, they'll win.
That's right. So here we go. Are you ready to name
I'm
this
ready.
tune? All righty. Here we go. Five seconds. Everybody knows the rules, right?
Yep.
5
Go for
seconds. That's all we get. All righty. Put the answer of the name of this song. You don't even have to do the artist. Just put the name of the song. We'll take that. Or say I don't know. Either way, if you do, you're still going to end up in our drawing for our wheel of prizes. But let's do it one more time and give you one more chance. Here we go.
Let's go. One more chance.
All right. Should we do it one more time just for the slow people?
I think so.
All right. Here we go.
Come on, guys. You know it. You really do know it.
There we go. If you know it, put it in the chat and we'll hook you up with a fine, fine prize. Now, ladies and gentlemen, time to check out our Call of Duty and see how we did for this week. So let's go. Yay.
Let's go.
Just a thriller.
It would be good if I could hear the music.
That Colonel King.
Hey.
He says, if you play against him, he says, if you play against him, you'll think he's mean. So for those folks who don't know, we do Call of Duty mobile live streaming Monday through Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern time.
We do. So you can watch the West Virginia esports team play Call of Duty on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick Monday through Friday from 6 to 7 Eastern US time for more chances to win.
Mm-hmm.
We give chances every day to win prizes, including t-shirts, hats, shoulder bags, and more. But you've got to watch to win.
That's right. You need to watch to win. Right now, time for our West Virginia esports update. So what do you think? How do you think we did?
I know how we did because I'm looking at it here.
All righty.
And we won.
We were first
done,
place.
Team. We were
What a
first
comeback.
place.
Nice job, team.
I
Does that put us into
know.
legendary yet? Or are we legendary? Did we hit legendary? Are we still?
No, I can tell you in a minute.
Because I would think we would be getting closer. We normally hit about week 4 or 5.
That's it. I can tell you now if we got to legendary. No, Master 5. Next week we'll be in
so
legendary.
next week we'll hit legendary. All right, nice.
Do you
All
want to
right.
guess for our top 3?
Yeah, let's see. All right, so I would say Tennessee Taz is our number 1 guy.
Number 1. Yay!
I would say
Taz.
number 2 would be Busta.
Close.
All right, was he number 3?
He was number 3. Yeah.
All right, number 2 then would
Shall I
be
tell you?
yeah. Tell me,
Harrison.
Harry
Harry.
from the great state of Ohio. It's Harry. We got to play with Harry today.
Do you know we won quite well?
Yeah,
So we had 2,500.
we were
Oaks,
we were 500 down. We were behind 500 points going into the
we're
final day.
450 ahead. So we
Nice.
did well, team. Well done.
Way to go. Congratulations. If you want to watch, you can do it. You can watch us in our Call of Duty gameplay Monday through Friday, our live streams on our Call of Duty live channel. It is on YouTube at Colonel_Keen. You also see some of our live streams on Wild Bill's World because we multi-stream, as well as my personal YouTube Colonel Keen channel. So all that. And our goal, tell them what our goal is, Joe.
So our goal is to get 1,000 subscribers for the West Virginia Esports Facebook pages and 1,000 for our YouTube channel too.
Yeah, we're hoping. We hope our goal is to get 1 million followers eventually and subscribers. But we got a long way to go for that. And, you know, we really could use the help from some people that might be able to
support us
and share this information. That's the big thing, is we get a lot of people that watch, but people don't share it. So, all righty. We ready for our weekly history lesson?
Yeah, music history lesson. We need it.
Is that what we got going on right now? Our history lesson. Do we have to say thanks to anybody? We don't, do we? We just go straight into our history lesson. All right, let's do it up. Ladies and gentlemen, time for a look at rock history. For this week, January, the first week in January of this year. Yeah. What happened?
So January the 5th, 1979. 20-year-old Prince played his first public show at Minneapolis Capri Theater.
Wow. He was 20 years old, just at 20 years old.
Wow.
January the 6th, 1973, Carly Simon's You're So Vain, featuring Mick Jagger on backing vocals, began a 3-week run at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 charts. So.
And January the 7th, 1971, Black Sabbath released Paranoid, their second studio album in the US. The album features the band's best-known signature songs, including the title track Iron Man and War Pigs.
Yeah, Iron Man was my college roommate Mark. It was his favorite song from then. And of course, you know, when I was in college, I played bass in a band. We did Paranoid, so that was, you know, one of the bands I played in. On the 8th of January, 1958, the Everly Brothers kicked off a 17-date North American tour in Charlotte, North Carolina. Also on the bill, check this out: Buddy Holly, the Rays, the Royal Teens, the Shepherd Sisters, Paul Anka, Margie Rayburn, and Danny and the Juniors, the original group that had At the Hop.
Wow.
Yep.
So January the 9th, 1976, Queen began a 9-week run at the top of the UK pop chart with their nearly 6-minute-long operatic hit, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is this the real life? Yeah. Which was featured in Wayne's World, which was pretty cool.
It was, yeah.
January the 10th, 1956, Elvis Presley made his first recording for RCA Records at the Methodist Television, Radio, and TV studios in Nashville. Well, since my baby left me, Heartbreak Hotel was one of the songs recorded during that session.
On the 11th of January, 1964, Ring of Fire, The Best of Johnny Cash, became the first #1 album when Billboard debuted the country album chart. It was his 16th album in total and the first compilation album by Cash.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash.
We're looking at some birthdays now.
Yeah. And those people who have birthdays this week, who are they?
Week 5th of January.
It's a
George
ladies'
Brown
night.
from Kool and the Gang.
Oh, what a night. Yeah, there you go.
6th of January, Malcolm Young from AC/DC.
There you go.
And the 7th of January, Kenny Loggins.
Man, we love Kenny Loggins. I think my favorite Kenny Loggins song is House on Pooh Corner, but it's tough. That's great. Also, birthdays this week, January the 8th, Robbie Krieger from The Doors. Also, Jimmy Page from Zeppelin, who I consider to be in the top 3 greatest guitar players that ever walked on this earth. Steely Dan's Donald Fagen has a birthday on January the 10th and turns 78. on the 10th. And it is Vicki Peterson from the Bangles. Yeah, born on January the 11th. She's going to have a birthday. She's going to be 66. Yeah, 66. She's going to be 67 from the Bangles. And there you go. That's people having birthdays for this week, ladies and gentlemen. All right. There you go. Thank you. And I had a birthday last week. That was cool. But not cool because now, it doesn't get any easier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up ahead, we are going to check out the YouTube Hall of Fame and find out who our inductee is into the YouTube Hall of Fame. But before we do that, let's take a second and say thank you to some people who make this show possible. Ladies and gentlemen, want to say thank you and hello to our good friends down at Brewers Row in Charleston. Brewers Row is the Charleston's hottest spot. It's right on Summer Street. Tell them about it, Joe.
That's right. There's 3 amazing breweries to check out. First up, Bad Shepherd Beer Company, where the motto is "Stay Wild." Hey, Wild Bill.
Yeah.
You say that all the time.
Yeah, that's one of the things I say all the time. Stay wild, my friend. I end my radio show with that every day. And of course, I end some videos with that sometimes.
You do.
But mostly it's my radio show. So yeah, I do let everybody know to stay wild. Also on 5th Street, there is on Brewers Row, there is 5th Street Brewing. All right. 5th Street, which we got a chance to stop there yesterday. They've got grilled cheese sandwiches. They've got like 14 different kinds of grilled cheese. They've got salads, all good stuff there. And of course, they have themed beers, Charleston beer. They have a beer called the Charleston beer, and they make it themselves. And it's pretty yummy as well. So it was nice to hang out with the bass player, Ben. Peachy Keen's bass player Ben last night, and Suzanne. We got a chance to go.
Oh, it's really pleasant.
Yeah, hang out and have a drink. And
let's not forget Short Story Brewing with their family-friendly vibe and delicious pizza from Lefty's Plates.
Yeah, they've got a thick Detroit-style pizza that's yummy. It's fluffy in the inside, crispy on the out. You just have to check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember to drink responsibly. We say that because you can go to any of these 3 places. You can pick up a passport. In the passport, every time that you have a beverage, they will stamp it. Okay. And once you get 9 stamps, you will get this really cool Brewers Row pint glass. There you go. And to celebrate good times, we've got a gift card right here to 5th Street Brewing. We're going to go ahead and give that to anyone who puts their comments in the comment. Just say that you like beer or say, "Hi, give me that 5th Street card," whatever.
Or literally just beer.
Yeah, just put beer in there. And yeah, we'll get that to you. You could go try some of their grilled cheese or salad, some really good stuff on that. But that's Brewers Row, and we want to thank them for sponsoring our show, right?
So come on down to Brewers Road in Charleston, where great beer and good times await.
That's right. If you want more information, you can always get it at BillAustinMedia.com, along with all of our affiliates and our sponsors and all that good stuff. So... Cheers!
Cheers!
To Brewers Row. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on, we've got take a look at what happened in this month in our YouTube channel, Hall of Fame.
A new one.
Yeah. So we've got a new inductee into the YouTube channel Hall of Fame, and we're going to find out exactly who that is, right?
Absolutely. So you can find the YouTube channel Hall of Fame on our website at BillAustinMedia.com. And we introduce a new member every month. If you go to our YouTube channel, Wild Bill's World Live, You'll see a playlist for our inductees, and we'll find out what this week's inductee is soon.
Yeah, we will. But before we do that, now let's just go ahead and do it. After we do that, we'll talk about our next sponsor who helps us out today. So
Absolutely.
we went over this earlier when I showed the website and how to navigate the website. But yeah, you can go to our YouTube channel, Hall of Fame. Let me throw it up there real quick. See, that's it. And click on the entertainment. Move this way. Yeah. And you can find out either entertainment, sports, or health and wellness. This month, the month of January, to kick off a new year, I wanted to say thank you and congratulations to a channel that I've been watching for quite a long time. All right. And it's not just because the girl's pretty. I know that's what you're going to say. She is a remarkable person. Her name is Elizabeth. And let's talk about that right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, the charismatic voice is our inductee this month. See, this is where we highlight the best channels on YouTube. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Because content creators do a lot, don't they, Joe?
They do. They put endless hours into making videos that are entertaining, informative, and amusing. And we all appreciate a good YouTube channel.
Yeah, we know how hard it is and how much work it takes, don't we?
Absolutely.
So we want to give a shout out to our favorite peoples and our favorite channels. And we wanted to make a website or webpage that pays tribute to the people we like to watch. And so we have 3 different categories: entertainment, which includes comedy and music. We have sports, which includes West Virginia University, West Virginia Esports, includes Marshall University, Marshall Sports, college sports. And then we have health and wellness. So all of those 3 different categories. And our first inductee was 3 guys before the game, right? That was Hoppy and Tony and Brad and their Mountaineer podcast that they do. They're like now it's 680 some episodes. They've been doing it now for over 2 years. And it's just a great podcast, a great channel. Also, Mountaineer Paul was number 2. He was our second inductee, Locked on Big 12. That's who he does. He talks about Big 12 sports, right, and the Mountaineers. Mm-hmm. Then we had our third inductee, Chelsea Lynn. Chelsea is a comedian. She was the first from our entertainment category. She does a character named Trailer Park Tammy, who is really, really funny. And so Chelsea was our inductee last month. This month, it's from the entertainment category again, and it is the charismatic voice. So today we're
just amazing, though.
Oh yeah, Joe and I were watching some of her videos earlier where she actually sings. And it's almost unbelievable the things that she can do. So we're diving in the world of, and who we're talking about is the operatic founder of vocal guru, Elizabeth Zaroff. Okay. She's got multiple degrees in music. From the Curtis Institute of Music, from the Oberlin Conservatory, and from the Berklee College of Music. She's just amazing. She's a voice science nerd. She loves performing, and she's performed in like 18 different languages, right? She's been through Europe, Asia, North America. So congratulations, Elizabeth. You deserve to be the next inductee into the Bill Austin Media YouTube channel Hall of Fame. And we appreciate and enjoy watching you. So just as a little bit more background, just real quick, what happens with Elizabeth is that she was brought up in a very strict environment with music. So pretty much it was all classical music. She'd never even heard of Led Zeppelin. She never heard any Led Zeppelin. She never heard any of the Eagles. She never heard the Allman Brothers several years ago when she started this venture. So what she does now is that she'll review music from a classically trained standpoint and talk about songs when she hears them for the first time. And she did Stairway to Heaven.
It's amazing.
It was probably the most emotional I have ever seen her. She was, when I say flabbergasted, it doesn't even explain it. But it's really cool to watch how she experiences this music for the first time. So thank you for what you do, Elizabeth. And we encourage everybody to go subscribe to the Charismatic Voice. All right. All right. Still chances for you to win. We've got the rock and roll trivia question coming up in the Wheel of Prizes. Also, we were going to do a highlight video, which we want to talk about next. All right. But first, let's say thank you to the people that make this show possible. And that would be our good friends at Keenly Designed. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Bill.
Got a question for you.
Shoot.
Have you heard of Keenly Designed?
Keenly Designed, where every piece has a pass
Yep.
and a second chance.
Yep.
Well, of course, Pamela Keen handcrafts wearable stories with heart and style.
She sure does. At Keenly Designed, Pam brings forgotten treasures back to life. Vintage Swatch watches, antique brass, repurposed jewelry, each prize piece polished and perfectly preserved for a new home and a new start and a new story.
With nearly 6,000 five-star sales, Keenly Designs is your trusted Etsy shop for retro, restored, and totally unforgettable jewelry.
Visit keenlydesign.etsy.com today or just click on the QR code on your screen. You can bring home something timeless. And as usual, find out more about Keenly Designed and all of our sponsors and affiliates at BillAustinMedia.com.
Keenly Designed, where every piece has a past.
That's right. All righty. So as we move through the show, I don't know. This is a little story behind what we do. We've still got our rock trivia question, our Wheel of Prizes, and we've got one more little thing that we're going to do where we do a little video highlight. But as we go along, when we first wrote this show it was about 2.5 years ago, we first started working on the concept. Our show was 3 hours long, the first one that we wrote. And so we've had to work to cut it down and change. And there are some things that are work, some things that don't work, some things people like, some they don't like. So we've been taking everybody's suggestions into effect. And as we move along, you might see some changes and some things going on. One of the things that I think we may end up doing is looking at specific videos. So what I want to do is bring forth and Joe do a new segment called our video review. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to review a video today, and this video is going to be from Peachy Keen. This is going to be one of his videos. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Laughter in the rain.
This is called Laughter in the Rain.
We were running down the avenue, shooting so through. Didn't care cause the sky was turning electric blue. You said life's too short to stay inside. Then you grabbed my hand and spun me wild-eyed down the road, but your laugh was louder. We didn't need the sun or any flowers. Every drop just danced around your face, and I swear that moment can't be replaced. And the world just stopped in time. Under clouds your heart met mine. Who knew something so insane could start with laughter in the rain? We were laughing in the rain, spinning around again. Didn't care who saw us. Love was in the wind. Your lips said maybe, your eyes said stay. We found forever in a rainy day. So let it pour, let it wash away all the reasons we were scared to stay. We were wild, we were free, no need to explain. Falling in love with laughter in spinning round again. Didn't care who saw us, love was in the wind. Your lips said maybe, your eyes said stay. We found forever in a rainy day. So say one word, wash away all the reasons we were scared to stay. When we're wild, there's no need to explain. Falling in love with laughter in the rain. Oh, laughter in the rain. Yeah, you and me, no pain. Just laughter in the rain.
The rain.
Yeah, Bubba. There you go. The Peachy Keen Experience and their laughter in the rain. There you go. And as always, they can always, excuse me, they can always go to BillAustinMedia.com and they can find all of our videos for the Peachy Keen Experience. And they can also watch, and listen to Peachy Keen Radio. Again, it's all at BillAustinMedia.com, so check that out.
And they can listen to that 24/7, can't they?
Yeah, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just go to, BillAustinMedia.com, check out Peachy Keen Radio, and they will do that. All righty. I think it's about ready to give away some fun stuff. What do you think? I think maybe about time for some rock trivia. What do you think?
Right then. Shall we? You ready?
Yeah. Yep. Let's do it.
So, who is the only woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice? Once for the group and one for her individual work. Come on, guys.
Wow. All right.
Come
So she was with a group. She was inducted. Then she did solo and she was inducted. Wow. Yeah. That couldn't be too many people. If you know that, put it in the chat. We'll hook you up with with some merch or something. It's sometimes I I sent out a gift certificate, a $25 Amazon gift certificate, gave that away. And the person was like, dude, I didn't know what you were going to give me. I was like, well, and then I went to mail out a gift and I'd forgotten it and I had something else. So I just sent the person something different. Yeah.
I like that.
I do stuff like that. Anyway, that's the trivia question. She's been inducted into the Hall of Fame as a group and individually. Who is she? If you know that, go ahead and put it in the chat. We'll hook you up with a cool prize, a cool merch. Right now, though, we want to say thank you to everybody who has taken time to support us during this time. And that includes our sponsor, No Mattify.
Oh, whether you're looking to strengthen your mental resilience or simply need a bit of extra support, you'll find plenty of uplifting advice and good energy at Nomadify. And you can find all the information you need about Nomadify on the Keen source at BillAustinMedia.com.
That's right. It's Nomadify. Love life. It's more than just a journey. It's a spiritual trip of self-discovery. Make sure you discover yourself. Check out all of the work that Jo does for her blogs on health. And she's been writing a lot about women's health lately. And that's good to know. So it's nomadify.co.uk. Make sure everybody checks it out.
Absolutely.
All righty. And we want to say, considering everybody checking it out, thank you to everybody. We want to say thank you, and you can support us at ko-fi.com/Wild Bill's World.
Nice.
And here's the QR codes on the screen. You can go there. You can get our merchandise. You can sponsor the show. You can do all of that stuff. And if you do and become a monthly sponsor, it's 99 cents for the giveaway club. You will become eligible for our weekly giveaway, as well as we will take people for right now who comment in our comment section. So let's show them how it works, Jo.
There you go.
So these are all of the people who have sent us comments, who have commented on our videos, who've watched our shows. And we put everybody into a wheel of prizes. And we're going to spin that wheel. Last week, it was Matt Bailey. Matt is a guy that I worked with. At one point in time, and he's just a good dude. And so he's been there since the very beginning. Bought a t-shirt right off the bat. So real thankful for him. So let's see. You ready, Jay? Ready to spin this thing?
I am ready to spin. You spin
All
it.
right. Do you
Here
sign
we
up?
go.
If you sign up for the Wheel of Prizes, boom. Wow. Check it out. Mr. Glenn Jordan. Glenn is our winner for this week. Don't know if he's watching. Usually
Nice one, dude.
he is watching, but he watches where he can't check in because he's not on the he's not signed in anywhere. So that's what happens.
Glenn.
Yeah, that's what happens with that. Congratulations, Glenn. I will send you something. I think I already know what I'm going to send him, but we'll send you a nice gift prize, and that takes care of our winner for today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And thank you, Carissa, for commenting in the commenting.
Hey, did Carissa give us a comment today? Is it Beyonce? No, it's not Beyonce. Good try. So it actually should we give him the answers to the
Well, I think I know the answer, but I'm not 100% sure. Shall I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Stevie Nicks?
It is Stevie Nicks. She was inducted as part of Fleetwood Mac and then as a solo artist. So congratulations. It was Stevie Nicks. Good guess, though, Carissa. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah. And the other question for our Name That Tune was the Allman Brothers and Melissa.
I only know that because you told me.
Yeah, it was the Allman Brothers and Melissa. We'll give you more chances to win next week on the show. Mm-hmm. Make sure you do it. Also, make sure you go to BillAustinMedia.com. Watch for our weekly live streams Monday through Friday with our Call of Duty. You can find that information with the Colonel. Also, make sure you join me overnights tonight at 1 a.m. I'll be back on the air doing my midnight show out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Yeah, all great 70s stuff. So my show, I'm ready to go for that tonight at 1 a.m. Again, if you don't stay up and you can't stay up and listen to the show, that's cool. Go to BillAustinMedia.com, go to the podcast, broadcast, and live streams, and look at the No Boundaries. No Boundaries. That is my radio show. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay, Carissa. You did a good job.
It's okay.
We're proud of you. I love you, baby. Thank you, people, for watching. We appreciate you. We'll see you next Sunday night at 9 o'clock. If you have any suggestions or recommendations for the show, then make sure that you drop them in the comments or send an email to BillAustinMedia@gmail.com or WildBillsWorldWV@gmail.com. And we will definitely get back to you. Congratulations, Glenn Jordan, our winner tonight.
Nice one, Glenn.
We'll see you next week, folks.
Bye.
Bye, General.
Bye.
We're so sorry now to have to say goodbye. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment to express our heartfelt gratitude has arrived. Thank you for watching Wild Bill's World, where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. Thanks to you, we've had unforgettable moments, like when Wild Bill skydived into a pool of jello and juggled flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. We're grateful to Moses Ferguson, our ancient news anchor. Grandpa Moses, winner of the Most Likely to Fall Asleep Mid-Sentence Award, will have more next week. More music history, wisdom, and a more snoring through breaking news. A big thank you to Peachy Keen, the hippie warrior keeping the 70s alive. Peachy, who snagged the Most Likely to Sing Flat Award, brought joy with every performance and thrilled us with Name That Tune performed by the Peachy Keen Experience. Our gratitude extends to Jerry King, Bill Austin Media Editorial Board President. Crowned the king of dad jokes and awkward silences, he made us laugh and cringe. If you didn't laugh, you at least cringed laughably hard. For sports, we thank you for supporting Colonel Keane, the Call of Duty champ. Holder of the Most Likely to Yell at his Screen Award, he amazed us with his gaming skills. With over 840,000 kills, he tackled virtual enemies and his own temper. Finally, thanks to Big Daddy G and Diggity Dog for their hemp health tips, winners of the We Swear This Health Advice is Legit award. They made us laugh while reviewing hemp products. And don't forget General Joe, our fearless sidekick, keeping the chaos in check. Find all our information at BillAustinMedia.com. Please share our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of Wild Bill's world. Here's to you, our incredible audience. Until next week, stay wild.
Started out just a dream, a camera in my hand. Wanted to show the world the stories of this man, but I needed more than me, so I found a crazy crew. Grandpa Moses, Phallus Twump, and the rest came through. We're rolling on, cameras always running, living out the stories that we're dreaming up and loving. Every day's a new scene, every night's a show. On this wild ride called life, we're letting the world know. Grandpa Moses with his wisdom, slow but full of fire, tells the tales of yesteryears, never seems to tire. Phallus Twomp's a talker, thinks he knows it all, but when the camera's on, you know we're having a ball. Colonel Keen's the mastermind, plans it all ahead, but when the script goes sideways, he's full of dread. Jerry King's the jokester, always with a grin, but it's Big Daddy G who steals the scene, makes the madness begin. We're rolling on, cameras always running, living out the stories that we're dreaming up and loving. Every day's a new scene, every night's a show. On this wild ride called life, we're letting the world know. King's the mapper, with beats so fly, taking over the mic, reaching for the sky. We mix it all together, this crew's a crazy blend. From skits to pranks, we're on a never-ending trend. Now watch the playback, the laughs and the tears. This YouTube show's become my life over the years. Every frame's a memory, every click's a new friend. As long as we're together, this journey will never end. So we're rolling on, never gonna stop, living in the moment, giving all we got. The world's our stage and we're here to stay, with Grandpa Moses, Twump, and the crew, we're leading the way.